Church of Satan. Founded in 1966 by Anton LaVey in San Francisco, the Church of Satan is the first officially organized satanic religion. It is atheistic and uses Satan as a symbol of human nature, pride, and rebellion, rather than as a literal deity. LaVey's The Satanic Bible outlines the group's core philosophies, which center on individualism, self-indulgence, and rational egoism. Rituals are seen as theatrical psychodramas meant to channel emotion rather than invoke supernatural entities. The church strongly rejects belief in the supernatural and criticizes both Christianity and theistic Satanism. Its structure includes degrees of membership, but has no weekly gatherings or houses of worship. It advocates for law-abiding behavior and disassociates from criminal or violent actions. Though often sensationalized by the media, it operates more as a philosophical movement than a religious cult. The Satanic Temple. The Satanic Temple, founded in 2013, is a non-theistic activist group that uses satanic imagery to advocate for secularism and social justice. Unlike the Church of Satan, which avoids political causes, the Satanic Temple is highly active in legal battles over religious freedom and separation of church and state. It views Satan as a literary symbol of rebellion against tyranny and champion of enlightenment. Members do not believe in the supernatural but use rituals as symbolic expressions of their values. The organization has gained attention for installing satanic monuments on public grounds to challenge religious favoritism. Its 7 tenets emphasize compassion, personal autonomy, and scientific reasoning. It supports reproductive rights, LGBTQ+ rights, and opposes authoritarianism in all forms. The group is known for its provocative yet constitutionally grounded activism. Luciferianism. Luciferianism is a broad philosophical and spiritual tradition that venerates the figure of Lucifer as a symbol of enlightenment, knowledge, and personal transformation. Luciferians may be theistic or atheistic, with some believing in Lucifer as an actual entity and others using him as a metaphor. It draws heavily from Gnosticism, Western esotericism, and the occult, emphasizing inner power, wisdom, and rebellion against ignorance. Unlike LaVeyan Satanism, it places strong emphasis on spiritual growth and discipline. Rituals may involve meditative practices, ceremonial magic, and personal development work. Luciferians often distinguish themselves from Satanists by focusing on the light-bearing aspects of Lucifer rather than the adversarial image of Satan. They believe in continual self-evolution and often integrate elements of ancient mythologies. The movement is decentralized and can vary greatly among practitioners. Temple of Set. The Temple of Set was founded in 1975 by Michael Aquino after a schism with the Church of Satan. Aquino claimed to have received a revelation from the Egyptian deity Set, whom he identified as a real metaphysical being. Unlike LaVeyan Satanism, which is atheistic, the Temple of Set is theistic and emphasizes individual spiritual advancement through self-deification. Members aim to become their own godlike beings through a process called Zephyr, or coming into being. The temple has an initiatory structure with levels of advancement based on personal growth and achievement. It incorporates ceremonial magic, Egyptian symbolism, and philosophical study into its practices. The organization is secretive and selective in its membership, focusing on elite spiritual development. It remains one of the most intellectually rigorous and controversial satanic sects. Order of Nine Angles, O9A. The Order of Nine Angles is an underground esoteric group founded in the UK, known for its synthesis of Satanism, the occult, and extreme right-wing ideology. It advocates for the pursuit of spiritual ascension through transgressive experiences, including violence and crime, which has made it highly controversial and closely monitored by law enforcement. Members believe in the existence of dark gods and practice ceremonial magic to connect with these entities. O9A promotes a concept called the sinister dialectic, encouraging adherents to break taboos to transcend moral limitations. Its literature discusses human sacrifice, although it remains unclear how much of this is theoretical versus practiced. The group operates through clandestine connections and has no centralized leadership. It has been linked to extremist movements and accused of influencing terrorist activity. Most other satanic organizations have publicly denounced it. Joy of Satan Ministries. Joy of Satan Ministries was founded in the early 2000s by Maxine Dietrich and is a theistic sect that combines Satanism with conspiracy theories and elements of Nazi ideology. It teaches that Satan is a real ancient deity who was demonized by Abrahamic religions. The group blends satanic beliefs with pseudo-historical claims, such as Satan being an extraterrestrial or creator god. Members are encouraged to practice meditative rituals, energy manipulation, and astral projection. The organization has been criticized for promoting racist and anti-Semitic ideas under the guise of spirituality. Joy of Satan's theology involves a pantheon of ancient gods, often identified with demons from traditional demonology. It emphasizes personal empowerment through spiritual knowledge and occult practice. Mainstream satanic organizations reject it due to its extremist and conspiratorial views. Brotherhood of Satan. The Brotherhood of Satan is a mysterious group that gained notoriety in the 1970s and is often associated with sensational media reports and alleged criminal activity. It reportedly operated in the American South and was said to be involved in ritualistic practices and occult ceremonies. Unlike more structured satanic organizations, little is known about its actual doctrines or leadership. It has been linked to rumors of child abduction and cult-related murders, though much of this is speculative and not substantiated by evidence. The group is often cited in conspiracy theories involving underground satanic networks. Some accounts describe it as theistic, venerating Satan as a deity and performing sacrifices in his honor. Whether the Brotherhood ever existed as a coherent organization or was simply the product of satanic panic, hysteria, is still debated. It remains a shadowy example of how Satanism has been sensationalized in popular culture. Theistic Satanism. Theistic Satanism is a broad category that includes individuals and groups who worship Satan as an actual being, deity, or force. Believers often regard Satan as a misunderstood figure of freedom, wisdom, and rebellion against tyrannical gods. Unlike atheistic sects, theistic Satanists practice devotional rituals, prayer, and sometimes magical workings aimed at forming a relationship with Satan. They often believe in a spiritual realm and may engage in personalized or traditional ceremonies. This sect can vary widely, from solitary practitioners to organized covens. Theistic Satanism overlaps with elements of Luciferianism and demonolatry, but places Satan as the central figure. Many theistic Satanists reject Christianity while reclaiming Satan as a liberating figure rather than an evil one. It remains decentralized and often misunderstood due to its spiritual and emotional devotion. Traditional Satanism. Traditional Satanism refers to pre-Levian or non-Levian forms of Satan worship that involve the literal veneration of Satan as a deity. These groups often include elements of folklore, medieval demonology, and ceremonial magic. Unlike modern symbolic Satanism, traditionalists embrace a dualistic worldview where Satan is either equal to or greater than the Christian God. Their rituals may include blood offerings, sacred texts, and invocations aimed at drawing power from Satan or demonic forces. Some practitioners see themselves as soldiers in a spiritual war against Christianity. This type of Satanism is typically secretive and may involve small, tight-knit circles of initiates. It can include both hereditary and self-initiated traditions passed down through grimoires and oral lore. Traditional Satanism is often blamed for perpetuating stereotypes of evil, though genuine practitioners see it as a sacred path. Modern Demonolatry. Modern demonolatry is a spiritual tradition that venerates demons as divine beings worthy of respect and worship. It differs from typical Satanism by focusing on a pantheon of demons rather than just Satan himself. Practitioners often follow the Ars Goetia or other grimoires, seeing demons as spiritual teachers and allies. Rituals involve offerings, invocations, and energy work meant to honor and communicate with specific entities. Demonolators view demons as ancient gods, not evil creatures, and stress building respectful, mutually beneficial relationships. The path is highly personalized, allowing practitioners to follow various magical or religious systems. Some demonolators are polytheistic, others henotheistic, but most share a deep reverence for demonic forces. The tradition is growing online and is distinct from fear-based interpretations of demon worship. If you liked this video, then you won't want to miss our next one, every major religious figure's darkest hour. We'll dive into the most painful, challenging, and soul-shaking moments faced by iconic spiritual leaders, from Jesus to Muhammad, Buddha to Moses, and many more. These aren't just moments of suffering, but turning points that shaped their legacies and deepened their spiritual resolve. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video.